right, as always, thanks for joining. A little bit of a different video coming out of my channel. You're going to be surprised at this one. We're going to be talking about art. And I know what you're wondering, how in the world does art have anything to do with my channel? Well, stick around to find out. This past Labor Day, we ended up going camping up in the Thelma, Michigan. And when we go, we always end up going out garage sailing. And while we were out garage sailing, we were driving down a road and there was a barn that was falling down and it looked really weird enough that I just had to turn around. So we turned around, we went back to take a look at it, and when we got there, you could tell something wasn't right with this thing. So we ended up pulling up, there was a sign, and ended up learning that this was part of an art installation called 53 North. One of 4 different installations that they had around the Caseville and Port Austin area. And what they did was they took this barn and turned it into what they called the Barn Ark, and basically took a dilapidated barn and built it to look like this ark. And it was just really cool looking, kept our attention for sure. Ended up learning more about the whole thing and went and saw another barn, which is they had taken a chunk of pie kind of out of the barn. And initially it looks like it's just the fascia of a barn with a chunk cut out, but then you learn that it's actually through the entire barn. The barn's kind of divided into 2 sections, and it was really cool. We ended up learning that that barn was lit up, so we went back at night and there was lights inside. And from a distance, it gave you the shape of the lower peninsula of Michigan. Whether or not that was intentional or not, I don't know, but it was super cool. Ended up playing with our phones, getting some great night shots, one with the Big Dipper in the background, and it was just really cool. So we spent some time there with our good friends Garth, Jenny, Jeff, and Sue, and ended up hanging out, taking a lot of pictures, and just had a great time checking out those other art installations. Following day, we went to the third one, which is another barn that was painted with a couple of contemporary art pieces, I guess. Really not as cool as the other 2 barns. And then this 4th piece that I'm not even going to talk about that really wasn't worth our time. So they're going to be adding a 5th installation to this project, I guess, in the coming year. But overall, it was really cool. So if you're ever in the Caseville, Port Austin area, I really encourage you to check out those 2 barns. It was really neat for us. I enjoyed it. So there's a couple of neat things that we saw in the outdoors, so I thought I'd just share it with you guys. So anyway, something a little different for my channel. But as always, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.